the Wild Animal Park, we have opened up a Flightline. It's an opportunity for our guests to soar like a condor. And it's 2/3 of a mile, so it's really quite a long ride, and you have some really unique experiences where you're going to see Indian rhino and gaur and giraffe under you while you're soaring above them. When our guests arrive, they go down to the boarding area where they can see and learn a lot about flight. Different types of flight, birds, bats, insects, and get an orientation as they prepare. And then they go through an actual orientation preparing them on how to behave during that flight. So they learn from our guides how the harness works, what to expect, and then they take a short training run. And during that time, it gives them a chance to get over their nervousness, if they have any, and start to realize what they're about to do. So they're looking down over San Pasqual Valley. They're about to take a flight that is 2/3 of a mile long. And once they leave that platform, they're going to glide like a condor. They're going to feel the wind in their face. They're going to not have to listen to a motor. They're in a harness, just enjoying the view. As they start to end their flight, the landing tower starts to come into view. And they're going to get instruction from our guides on what position they should be in as they come in to land. People enjoy the perspective of soaring like a condor. We have open to the public. It's $70 for the ride. It's about an hour-and-a-half experience. By the time you learn about flight, get your instruction, and take your 2 flights. Well, one of the things we try to provide for our guests is either getting them in and around our animals, or putting them in the context of what an animal lives through. And so we have opportunities such as photo caravans, where people take a photo caravan into our field exhibits on safari. The Flightline was to talk about flight and how birds navigate, and talk about some of our conservation programs, a link with what our guests do and come out to do, and how their contributions support our conservation programs in the context of Flightline, the California condor, and the recovery of this endangered species.